One, two, three. Check, mic check, people. What is going on, people? What is going on? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let's see if my voice is coming out clearly. You know, you got to do that whole voice check. Testing, testing. Okay, see? Good thing I'm doing the check. Take two. Hello, hello, hello. Can you hear me, world? Testing, testing. Okay. What up, what up? Come on, volume. What up? Oh, okay, cool. I was making sure that I was coming out. I was coming on clearly, man. What up? What up? What up, Sally? How are you? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Listen, we're back. Michael Carrick is in the house, people. Michael Carrick is in the house. All right. Good. First. Okay. All right. Cool. Cool. But now it's good, right? All right. Listen, Michael Carrick is in the house. All right. Kenny Fan TV. What's going on, Kenny? Good to see you. Listen, people. Michael Carrick is in. He's basically, it's like this. Michael Carrick is back, but Jason Wilcox just dropped a bombshell. Say, hey, you're back in the hot seat, but your job is, you know what, to get us back into the Champions League position, meaning top 4 or top 5. It depends, but basically it's top 4. If that's what they're seeing. Jason Wilcox and this board, they see that this team, without any new addition, they can make top 4. Are they delusional, FC? What are you saying, man? All right, today's everyone was hopeless. Now I am hearing the same old false positivity again. Listen, it's one of those, Sally. It's one of those. Yeah, but I don't know, how are you feeling, man? How are you guys feeling about the Carrick? Did you like his? I liked his interview. He spoke well, right? You can see that his heart is at the right place. But the thing is, I don't know if these players are gonna let him down, because these players have already let us down. Now, I like today what I was seeing, some of those pictures coming out of Carrington. The boys were smiling. They looked like they were in a good mood. But, I just don't trust these guys. All right. They all speak well. I know, right? They all know the right things to say. They know the right things to say. They basically, they have the idea of what it should be. But when it goes now to actually put it in to work, the players are not there, or they're not ready to pretty much, put that action into work, kind of thing, because Fletcher spoke well as well, talking about the United way, go out there and express yourself. Carrick was also, talking about the same thing. He's also a fan of the club of Manchester United. So yeah, he's asking people, listen, for that Saturday game, he wants everybody to show up, man, come, full force to back the team. Now, the thing is, this team, which team is going to show up for that Man City game? These players have no accountability for them smiling for what? I know. I know, right? Sally is saying, let's see, what is Sally saying here? Give me a second. All right. Oh, man, I lost my chat. Give me a second. Oh, there you go. Okay, so Sally is saying that, what did Said say? Said and them all saying top 4 should now again, do you guys? Yeah, I know. It's crazy the way folks be changing their mind and stuff. I need to make this my chat here is kind of tiny. Let's see. AKS 97. Good night, folks. Love is in the house. What up, people? Carrick is at the wheel. You know, I don't know if that's a song or, but Carrick is in charge. Any hope for this guy, man? Any hope for Carrick? Basically, well, the good thing is pretty much all the players are back except Nasir Mazraoui. Big up to Mazraoui for making the final for AFCON. You know, they knocked out Nigeria today. That was a really good game, man. I don't know if you guys got a chance to watch it, but in Morocco they went at it. But he went to penalties, and Morocco did their thing. So Mazraoui is not coming back. He's not going to be available for the Derby, right? So he's not going to be available. But everybody else except for De Ligt, but everybody else except for De Ligt should be available. Full squad, Mbumo, Ahmad, they're back, right? I like that part. You know, when I was looking at those pictures today from Carrington, seeing the boys back, you know, it gave me a little bit of hope and smile on my face, knowing that, you know what, at least, you know, we got our firepower back. Then the blame, the manager, you have the biggest voice and biggest flip-flops. They were right after the final. There you go. Yep. AKS is saying that now, Sully. As mad as it sounds, Manu board told Carrick he has to deliver Champions League qualification. Yeah, that's the thing. It's mad that the board can demand this of this guy, you know, and you're not going to back him or anything. And that's a crazy part, right? You want him to deliver using the same tools that pretty much Amorim failed with, you know, which is pretty it's crazy. It's crazy, but yeah, Jason Wilcox believe it is achievable. You know, is he destined to fail? Is he being set up? Not what I said, brother, asking to get to top 4. Oh, okay. Top 4 is not what I'm talking. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Ciao. What up? We need defenders in the summer. De Ligt injury prone, and Maguire is probably to leave. Yeah, I think Maguire is going to leave. I see a report here from it says Harry Maguire could move to Serie A this month. Inter Milan, Napoli, and Fiorentina are among many clubs in Italy seriously evaluating him. Maguire has opened up to a transfer to Italy. So I don't know if that's going to happen. In the past, Carrick has liked using Maguire. So, you know, in the center back position. So I don't know how is he going to line up on Saturday. Let's go. Carrick, he has to deliver. Real Madrid is in the. Oh my God, Real Madrid is in the mud, man. I just saw right before I jumped on here. I just saw that they got knocked out of Copa del Rey. Unbelievable, crazy, man. Yeah. Sally, I guess, and okay, cool. So that we need defenders. Okay, so that weird. They insane like my new board. Yeah. We all want United to win, but can't have false positivity. Faith is earned. Yeah, man. Faith is earned. Absolutely. Faith is earned. And I really don't know if these players, they're going to fight for Carrick. Are they going to actually show up? I mean, it's strange. I have no idea what kind of team we're going to see on Saturday, right? These players, man. Sally, we all want. Okay, Kenny Fan TV. Fact, Sally. Unfortunately, I don't have faith anymore, dude. Kenny, I'm telling you, man. I am right there with you, man. No more, like, I'm not motivated to trust this team. Because they and the thing is, I liked what Sky Cave said he said, it doesn't matter who the manager is. We know the issue. The issue is the ownership, right? And Sky Carver said the same thing. The issue is the ownership. And so long as these owners are still here, regardless of whatever manager comes, they're going to fail. In the summer, yeah, they're talking about bringing in, basically a quality, high end, whatever manager. It could be Tuchel, but Tuchel said he's right now focusing on England. Or it could be Nagelsmann. It could be Ancelotti. I know De Zerbi is also being mentioned, right? Now, either one of those, you can bring him, but if you bring him and you don't back him, then a year from now, we're going to be back here again talking about, sacking another manager. It's crazy. The board is the blame, but these players haven't showed us anything at all, regardless of manager. Yep, Sally, facts. Yeah, we can blame the board, but the board is not the one on the field, right? The board is not the one telling you, dude, run, press the ball, fight for the ball, right? The board is not doing that. Yeah, they didn't back the manager, but at the end of the day, once you cross that white line, it is you representing that badge. You're out there fighting, right? So yeah, these players are like crap, man. Absolutely. AKS, the board saying they believe they should look at high quality managers. Yep. Now on and having De Zerbi, Andre Silva, and Glasner is insane. Yep. Squeegee, what up? Hope you're well. Welcome. The vicious cycle. Yes, man. Yes. I don't know, people. Squeegee, I know you're going to be at the game. Any hope with this player? Do you think these players will fight for Carrick? I don't know. Do you think Carrick can actually, say something or do something to actually have him come out swinging? Because that's what we need. We need him to come out swinging, man. Like, dude, even if we lose, but at least we lose showing that we showed a fight. Put Jim next to Casemiro. I know, not best in class, but best in farce. 100%. I like that, right? Put Jim next to Casemiro. Kenny Fantasy. This team is Conference League level. We deserve to be in the Conference League. I think Conference League. I think we can qualify for Conference League or Europa. Ideally, honestly, guys, I would gladly take Europa because I think Europa, it's kind of our level. It's kind of our level somewhat because right now you take that team, you put it in the Champions League, man, we're out like first round or something like that. So they're not ready. Alex, what up? It's going to be a disaster class. Oh, man. People smash a like, man. Hope you guys are well. Squeegee, I'm getting highly intoxicated to numbers. My man, Squeegee. Listen, that's the best way to do it, baby. That's the best way to do it. But, Squeegee, you can do that. But once you get the game and then we decide to show up and we do a madness, oh my God, that will be epic. Like, you're going to be like partying like a rock star, man. Alex, did you see the FA Cup game, Chelsea versus Arsenal? Yeah, I watched the highlights. For that game. It was decent, man. Garnacho with 2 goals, big up to him. Yeah, man. Ghana with the brace. Nice goals, too. And I didn't know Ghana has a little beard thing going on up here. I'm like, Ghana, what are you doing, man? Shave that thing. Grayson, the one and only Tucker. What up? It's sad that we know one day Carrick will get sacked. Well, actually, Grayson, he won't. because his deal is until the end of the season. So end of the season, he's gone, right? That's the deal. Because, the board wants to go high end, wants to bring in big boys, proper managers to take us to the next level. Crap. But the question is this, though. If Carrick gets us top 4 in Champions League, are we going to start asking for Carrick to stay on permanently? I don't know. What do you guys say? I know it's I don't know, he performs some kind of weird miracle and we are top 4, which I don't see it happening. Is the fan base automatically going to say, you know what, give him the keys? Because if that happens, then yeah, we're definitely going to see the guy sacked in a year or something. But the thing is, apparently Carrick has he basically he has agreed to work within the restrictions or whatever that Jason Wilcox put forth, right? He said, yeah, I'm cool. I'm just going to work with that. I don't mind. So, for example, even if he stays on, yeah, he's not going to cause any fuss, because he's just going to agree with whatever Wilcox says. He'll just roll with it. But I really don't want him to stay. In the summer, finish your job, pack it up, because this is like, for him, it's like an audition for his next job, right? Because if he comes here and he smashes it, I mean, like the choices of jobs out there for Carrick, it's gonna be endless, right? So it's crazy that he's coming here to manage us, but also to kind of prove himself to the world. Like, listen, man, I got this. It's mad. Alex said, "Squeegee man, how many points Guinness can you down? Man, did you see the AFCON? Yeah, man, the AFCON games, Alex, were pretty good, man. They're pretty good. Mo Salah got sent packing, right? Sally, can someone explain to me where Woodgate has come from? So Woodgate, he has been with Carrick for a while. He used to play for, I forget, it's West Ham or somewhere. So there's a history there. Woodgate and Wilcox, there's a history. I think they either played in the same team. I don't remember exactly, but apparently the guy, he gets along very well with Carrick and stuff like that. Right. The blinder, according to people, is that the Holland guy, what's his name? Holland, who used to be Southgate assistant, right? They say that dude, I haven't really followed him like that, but they say his CV is pretty good, right? As far as coaching in training and stuff like that, he's been around. He knows. And Carrick is the one who actually picked him, right? Because a lot of people are saying, well, it could be that dude is here to get us ready, warmed up for Sir Gareth Southgate, But apparently it was Carrick is the one who kind of wanted him to join the coaching staff. But yeah, Woodgate apparently is also a really good coach. I think he was a defender. Yeah. If anybody knows more, share. Thank you very much. People, smash that like button, man. Hit that like button. Let's go. Can someone? Okay. Squeegee 0. Alex Guinness is awful. I know, Squeegee. I am glad you think so. Yeah. I am not a fan of Guinness at all. Is Carrick the caretaker manager? Alex, no, he's not the caretaker manager. They did not put that title on his stuff that he signed. Basically, he's a manager until the summer. So they didn't put the caretaker part, but he's a manager until the summer. No proper manager will join United. You ruined their careers. Imagine Wilcox told Enrique to change tactics. Okay, yeah, see? Now that is a madness, right? That will not work. If they go for these elite guys, Carlo Ancelotti, Enrique, Tuchel, yeah, right. Imagine you tell Tuchel, hey, you got to change your tactics. Ain't going to work. Yeah, ain't going to work. So that's why they need the choice that they're going to make next. It has to be, I don't know, based on, they have to get it right, first of all. It has to be the manager who's going to agree to go with, basically what Wilcox says. It's kind of strange that Wilcox has so much power, of course, sporting director and all, but man, it's crazy. But again, listen, there should be consequences when they get it wrong. For example, if CARRICK doesn't work out and then we drop down to, I don't know, 15, whatever, yeah, at the end of the season, Wilcox and them should go as well because they got it wrong again. Yeah, there need to be some accountability. I know who would get is he wants Madrid, but didn't know he was working with Carrick. Yeah, I did not know he was working with Carrick either until once they mentioned him and reading about it. They were apparently they've worked together at Middlesbrough and stuff like that. Ole should be our striker coach. Most logical thing ever. I know, right? Can you imagine how he would help Šeško and stuff? Yeah. WC899. What up? What up? Listen, WC899. Let us know what team you support. You got to smash a like. You got to hit the subscribe button. All right. My name is Luther. Welcome. Lampard, no. Nah. We need to go, if we're going to go elite, we need to go elite. Right? We need to go elite. A manager that's going to come and command the dressing room. A manager who comes in, he has worn things, Yeah, that type. Lampard, and not yet. Man, our team is like a fish out of water. Splashing about when everything is improving. Yeah. Alex, imagine amount of head loss Arsenal fans would suffer if they capitulate. Oh yeah, dude, it will be so fun to see. Official Sataru Wilcox out. Yep, right there with you, man. Squeegee, did you know this season is the lowest game since 1940? Yes, Squeegee, I saw that. Man, that is such a disgrace. 40 games. That's it. 40 games. And that's why I bet you we're going to play those games in Saudi, right? We're going to go and play those games in Saudi. I think there's a couple of weeks, I think in March or April, that I think we won't play any games. I think for like 5 days or something like that. So I think we should expect to hear that we'll be playing some of those games in Saudi. Yeah, we're gonna make some money, but that is a disgrace. A team like Manchester United, our schedule should never be that open to say, yo, we're just gonna go to Saudi and play some games out there, right? It's such a disgrace. Yeah, so yeah, since 1914, man, since before the war, right? It's mad. Yeah, 40 games. Sally, the manager or formation is not issue. Nope, it's not. These players need to sort themselves out on the pitch, man to man. Yeah, for real, they need to. I mean, listen. These players have played this formation before with Carrick. But yeah, formation is not the issue. They just need to be able to push themselves and commit and saying, listen, man, we have something to play for, right? Yeah, it's top 4 Champions League football, but also pride. You're playing for the fans, people who pay their hard-earned money to come to these games, and you guys don't show up. It's a disgrace. Official Sataru. Striker coach should go to Rooney, hands down. I saw that there was something that Rooney was asked if he would join Carrick. He said, "Yeah, man, that's a no-brainer. I would definitely join Carrick if he was asked. That would be nice." But it doesn't look like it's going to happen right now. They're all set up, ready to go. Do you know this? Okay, so that let's get Rasta Stocks. What up, my man? How are you? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thoughts on Carrick? Are you excited? Top 4. Can we do it? Sally, Sataru, either one, both are great strikers, yeah. But it's one of those, like a manager like Ole, obviously he wouldn't go to be an assistant to Carrick. He apparently Ole was really disappointed, man, that he didn't get the job. Apparently, dude really wanted the job, but he was disappointed that they didn't choose him. But I think that was the right move because, I mean, if they brought back Ole and he went pear-shaped, man, imagine the backlash they'll be getting. So at least with Carrick, this is something new. He hasn't really been there, done that, apart from that short couple of games. I think it was the right appointment. Rasta said Jason Wilcox need to leave this club. He told our interim manager Champions League is a must, yet our midfield is crap. I know, Rasta is mad. These people expect miracles, I'm telling you, right? I mean, how do you put this on him? Say, hey man, listen. But again, Carrick is like, okay, he doesn't care because if he comes in, if he fails, he knows it's not on him, man. He's like, listen, I came in, I did my part. It's you all. You had an opportunity to bring in someone in January to cover that midfield. You didn't. Right now, we're going to be playing with the midfield 3. I don't know. I don't know how that's going to work. Yeah. Official Sataru, Sally, I agree, but Rooney has the toughness, will chase your ass down. Take the ball past you. Okay. Okay. Now only Kane as the striker can spray 40-yard pass. Yeah. I don't care about anything but performance and hunger. Yes. And the thing is, these players, it's very simple. You perform, you show hunger on that field, the fans will back you. They'll keep on, shouting your name and all this stuff because they see the effort. And it's so crazy. I don't know if you guys noticed, for the last quite a few games, only Dogu I'm seeing that he has the energy to go like the full 90 minutes. Everybody else looks kind of leggy, which is very weird. So I don't know what's the deal, but I've noticed only Dogu looks like really like energetic, going. I don't know if you guys noticed that. Yeah, I don't care about the urgency. That's the word. Yep, urgency. Yep. Exactly. Carrick is in for a very tough start. It only takes losing to City and Arsenal to start the downhill spiral. Yeah, a lot of players will check out as they know there's time. The time is up in the summer. Yeah, that's a very good point too, Squeegee. Yeah, they will. They will check out. They'll be like, man, listen, why am I running so hard for? This season is done. In the summer, I'm out here. I'm just hoping that is not the case, and these players are actual professionals. Yeah. Yeah, I know it's crazy. It's crazy. SY boy 66611. Carrick is never lost though. Yeah, Carrick is undefeated. Carrick is undefeated, but baptism of fire. Saturday, Man City. We're gonna be facing Semenyo. We're gonna be facing Haaland. Dogu and them. Jeez. But again, these big games, our boys do show up. People, smash the like button. Man, if we lose the Manchester Derby, that would suck. If we beat both Arsenal and Man City, that would be the big step in the right direction. But the way we are playing, it's very doubtful. Alex, what have you done with Alex? I mean, you're sounding very positive. I mean, I agree. We smashed them. Now, of course, Carrick has beaten Arsenal before. Man, can you imagine us derailing their title charge? But no, there's no, man, beating Arsenal? Arsenal, they're looking decent, man. Arsenal, they're looking decent. Right? Arsenal, they're looking decent. It will take a lot. Their set piece and stuff like that, corner kicks. Yeah, it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough. Reluctant Gamer. What up, Reluctant Gamer? Welcome, man. Smash that like button. Hit that subscribe if you've done so already. Am I happy with United? 100% no. It's a disgrace. It's a disgrace, this team, man. Team is a complete disgrace. Driving folks to drink and stuff. Very true, Sally. I can see another bottom half finish. Trust me. Oh my God, man. Bottom half finish. I don't even want to think about that. We need to have some kind of European football next season. Europa preferably. But oh my days, man. It can't happen. Yeah, Sally, Squeegee, 6th to 8th for me. I mean, in February, who do we play? There's some games that are coming up that are very winnable, but again, we had a chance to beat the likes of Wolves, Burnley, and we couldn't do it. So there's not even point of looking at the games coming up in February. Let's see. Who do we have coming up in February? All right. So in February, we got Fulham, February 1st, and then Tottenham the 7th. We got West Ham the 10th, Everton 23rd, Crystal Palace 28th. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. It's called Set Piece FC. It's not called Arsenal FC. Yeah. Oh my God. Yes. For real. Even if we beat Arsenal, it's not going to derail them. They're still 6 points ahead. Yeah. No, if you beat Arsenal, someone just to stop them a little bit, even if we, but okay, I saw that. It's called a set piece. We haven't been any of the bottom 6 this season. Disgraceful. Squeegee is saying that we haven't beaten any of the bottom 6 this season, right? Oh, people. It's tough, man. It's tough being us sometimes. It's tough being Man United fans because this team is not helping us. Not helping us, man. Arantz earlier today said his usual, what you're talking about, we are 3 points off Liverpool, etc. Was quiet for 2 days. I said it all, man. Yeah. We're 3 points off of Liverpool. Yeah, but we have these 2 games that are coming up that could make us go further down. Sally, we have Wolves. It was a draw. Yeah. I mean, Alex said we barely won any games this season, let alone any of the top 6 that are actually making a push. I mean, I don't know. I'm thinking Carrick, when he's thinking about this team, watching them train, I don't know what he's hoping. You know, sometimes when you go to a job, you are hoping to achieve certain things. It's tough to see what is his thoughts like. Yo, I can get something from these players. Or is he gonna go in there automatically knowing, you know what? We're just gonna go. We're just gonna do whatever we can. Whatever happens, happens. You know, it's demoralizing. People, tap that screen, man. Let's get those likes up, people. Let's get those likes up. It was a draw. We played them twice. We beat Wolves 4-1 3 weeks before the draw. Yeah. So, yeah, we did beat them, but still, it's mad. So Bruno Fernandes needs 5 more assists to become the 3rd player that produced 100+ goals and 100+ assists for Manchester United in the last 40 years. I don't know if you guys also saw that report that Bruno Fernandes, he has had enough. He could be leaving. Can we afford Bruno to leave? Of course, it's not going to be in January. I don't think so. But I think in the summer, especially if we don't get Champions League football, I think Bruno is gone. I don't know. Will you guys? It's going to be, which will be tough to find a replacement. Let's see. Carrick 3409. Madrid is the next Man United. They listen. Madrid looks like they're struggling right now, man. They did not mess about. They sacked Alonso. They put in Albeloa, but same old. But that also showed us, like, listen, with proper teams, man, they don't mess about. They knew exactly what is the succession plan. This manager goes, you install another one, but unfortunately, it's the same old. Sally, they Fergie to bring in the skulls and but Spain football friends United. Anita, what up? How are you? Hope you're well, man. Hope you're well. What up, Anita? Squeegee, I watched Scholes play in a charity game last year. He's still the baller. Oh my God, yeah, man. Dude, right now, you put Carrick in that midfield, middle of the park, he can still cook for us. I went and watched some of his highlights, man. Oh, Carrick, vision. Oh, incredible. Scholesy, man. Ballers. Yeah, Scholesy can still do it, man. Can still do it. Chris 3409. I know, man. They lost. Madrid are in the mud. Carrick was well underrated. Oh my God, yes, Squeegee. Big time underrated. But what a baller. Slick passing. And he had that vision, man, pinging those passes. Incredible. Yeah, he still Carrick still got it. Scholes still got it. I saw a clip somewhere. Rooney scored an overhead kick, like it was a charity thing too. You know, um, class is permanent. Amorim to Real. Let's go. AKS. Yo, that would be mad. But I saw somewhere that Man City, did I see Man City? They may look at Amorim or something. If Pep was to leave, because of course the dude at Man City, the sporting director, used to work with Amorim. So it could be one of those, man. Down the road, Amorim comes to haunt us. Yep. Amorim, there you go. Anita Carrick subbing himself in after 30 minutes of Ugarte. I know, right? Carrick goes like, that's it. Ugarte, come on. He goes in. That would be crazy. I'm sure he can probably do like a good 10, 15 minutes, Let's go. Morocco, baby. Yeah, Anita, Morocco. Yeah, man. Morocco is through. It sucks that we're not going to see, we're not going to have Mazraoui back, but, big up to Maz and his country. Squeegee. Yeah. I agree. Kadiki was not better than Scholes. Scholes was a different level. Morocco, if we are going to be a top team, we need players in unplayable form, concentrated minds, urgency in tempo, and chemistry on the field. Our players don't communicate. Yeah, facts. Absolute facts right there. Sally. Anita, honestly, if any of them win, I am happy. Yeah. For real. Let's go. AKS. I want to see Jose at Real. Only he can humble Mbappe. Yeah, that would be nice. You think I don't think. You see, Real. I think after the World Cup, if they're still struggling, they're gonna bring back maybe Don Carlo. Yeah. At least Salah isn't winning. I know, right? He's gonna come home, and Liverpool so far. The last game I watched them play, they looked all right. I mean, without Mo Salah, it doesn't look like they miss him. Dave, what up? How are you? Welcome. Imagine if Arteta goes to City. It's a possibility. Dave is saying, I don't think Carrick will make it. I hope I'm wrong, but we've seen too much in the last 13 years. We are done. Yeah, sure are, man. So long as we have this ownership, we are in the mud, sinking slowly but surely. Right? Well, yeah, Gallagher is done, man. Yeah, Gallagher is now I think it's a here we go, right? To Tottenham. Right? You see teams making moves, right? Crazy. Man City is up there making moves. Semenyo, bring him in. And I think there's still talks for Guehi, right? To Man City. What do we do? Well, nada. Because apparently Wilcox is saying if any of our targets were achievable, they could have pulled the trigger to go for them in Jan. But that midfield, yeah, they know they need to fix it. But our targets are not available now. So they're not going to just splash the money and go for it, because they don't want to make the same mistakes of the past where you splash the money and then you're stuck with a player that you really did not want. But come on, really? We have a chance of getting Champions League football. You get a midfielder in there that can work down the road, right? What was that protest happening on February 1st called? It's 1958 group, I believe. Yeah, I think it's the 1958 group. Yeah, it's coming up. Yeah. Yeah, so it's a Man United fan group, the 1958 group. Yeah, so they will have a big protest out there. I like those kind of things because they actually show these owners, how the fans are really feeling. Pissed off. You know, yeah, because if we don't do these kind of protests, then they won't really feel it because the world needs to see it. I like whenever they do stuff like that. It's good. To be honest, I see City locking Don, Michael, Kaluba. Welcome. Smash that like button, Don. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't done so already. All right, to be honest, I see City looking at Amorim. Sacking Amorim was not an answer. Some of the former United players, the board are parasites, 100%. Yeah, it was not. Basically, it reached a point where, the reports now that are coming out, they're saying, well, the board also saw that Amorim really could not get the grip of how big this team was. He also could not really handle the amount of losses that he experienced because coming from Sporting where he hadn't lost games like that and coming to Man United, losing, like he couldn't handle that pressure. It was too much, so yeah, but still, they promised him stuff and they did not back him, and what is the man supposed to do, man? He knows he cannot work with this team. He sees them every day. He knows they are crapola. He needs an upgrade, but the board is like, nah, man, ain't gonna happen. Maybe until the summer. So yeah, that is a disgraceful move. Dave, I feel the same way. The only reason I tune into the channel is to communicate with you. Awesome, folks. Come on, AKS. I know, man. I feel you. We all feel the same way. It's good, man. Sometimes you just have to come in. We talk it out. That's about it, really. That's all we can do. Squeegee, this ship has been sinking since Fergie left. Yep. It turned from a football club to a commercial club. As long as the spreadsheet is in the green, the Glazers are happy. Pure facts. Yep. Spreadsheet FC. Glazers are the only owners in the Prem not to put money into the club. Yeah, man. It's crazy. You have a business and you don't invest in it at all. Put your own money. You just take the money out. Make your big piggy bank. It's crazy. Imagine Arsenal winning the treble. Oh my days! No, see now. Let's not go overboard. Okay, them winning the treble. No. I think the Prem they can do the treble. I don't think so. I don't. That would be crazy. Arsenal fans, they'll be too much. They'll be unbearable. uh, Not a penny. Yeah, imagine I say, yeah. AKS, I've said it once and I'll say it again. RIP United. I don't have that much belief. The owners will change. Yeah, and that's another thing too, right? I'm with you on that, AKS. I know they can protest, they can do all this stuff, but these guys are here in America, man. They'll watch it on TV. They're really not bothered, right? They basically saying, you know what? We gave the footballing arm to Ineos, so we are like, backseaters, Yeah. it won't really bother them like that. I cannot get behind a shite for brains board. I know, man. I know. I feel you. Anita, it's gonna stay burnt in United history. Sally, I respect being positive as a fan, etc. But at this point, it's insane to even expect anything. Yeah, man. Alex, I mean, the ownership and the board weren't supporting him. How can you win with this team? Yeah. True Indian, what up? I just don't get one thing. Many fans said about Amorim that he's very stubborn, but Middlesbrough fans had the same complaint from Carrick. Oh, really? I didn't know that. So I don't know what the board is thinking. Well, the Carrick appointment, it works for us because, again, he's one of our own, that kind of thing. He comes in. A lot of fans, we accept him, right? So it was a way to kind of calm things down a little bit. So it made sense, really. It made sense. Again, they needed to buy time until the summer because that's where you're going to have the biggest pool of managers. So they had to bring in someone. I guess Carrick being out there was the right move, because I haven't seen a lot of fans or any fans really thinking that the appointment of Carrick was wrong. The only thing is, we all know that he's doomed to fail, especially if Wilcox comes with this crazy demands, like, you gotta get Champions League football. Come on, man, really? With what players? There's a small group of United fans, probably hundreds in each group already protesting. Yep. On to be out of the Arsenal fans. It goes. Arsenal is a theory. Don't have the attack. The teams would get a treble. Oh, okay. Let's go. Alex saying, how does that song go again? You're always saying. You always sing that. Arsenal champions of Europe. You'll never sing that. Yeah. Anita, there's nothing to be positive anymore. Yeah. Arsenal will still bottle it. They do it every season. I don't know, man. I don't know if this season they're going to do it, man. They look different. I'm seeing a different Arsenal, man. I'm seeing a different Arsenal. I think they've bottled it way too much, and the bottling company is saying, you know what, enough is enough. They may get through it this time around, man. I don't know. Stewie, what up, my man? You good? I have zero expectations either. We will get destroyed by City, or we will put off an upset. Yeah. This season will be a disaster, or we will get Champions League spot. There will nothing in between. There you go. Yeah, Stewie. Carrick has played like 97, 98% matches in his middle as a 4-2-3-1 formation, and it's actually a back three in transition. True Indian. Oh, okay. So basically, you're saying we are going to see the back three at one point. We'll see. And also with that 4-2-3-1, right? He usually has wingers. We don't have natural wingers, right? So how is he going to deploy Mbumo and Ahmad? How do you use them in that formation? Sally? With the ratio of 90 City, 10% United, yeah, with some realistic signings for you in January. Anita, realistic signings? Sally, AKS, Anita. Yeah, those are those are the signings that we're gonna bring. We're not gonna bring anybody, man. We're not gonna bring anybody because Ineos right now they're just killing time. They took forever to announce CARRICK because now look, we are before you know it, we're gonna be middle of the month. Come on, we are not gonna pull anything off. Yeah. Nothing against the CARRICK, but the owners are so hypocrites. They have a problem with the Amorim playing back three, but even Carrick plays in a back three in transition. So, yeah, interesting. We're gonna see. We're gonna see. I mean, if he does that in transition, well, at least these players they already know how to play it in the back three. So we'll see. Anyone are still defending the Ineos, the enemy of the club. Listen, I'm telling you, man, how can you defend Ineos right now? You can't. You can't. They get called out, they sack the man. Come on. It's terrible. Carrick does that too, same as Ten Hag. There you go, same as Ten Hag. There you go. Chef Brave, smash the like, man. Hit the subscribe button. And if you're new, I am Luther. This is Man United Central. Welcome. See, we get the blue moon. Listen, we're gonna see, man. The game is coming up here soon, thick and fast. You better be ready. I think Luther should be a rebel and throw eggs at the Glazers on live stream since he's on the side of the pond. I know, right? Listen, Florida is right. It's not that far, man. Florida, I can from DC hop on the plane. I go to Florida and I do a stakeout mission. Next thing you find me behind bars. Listen, oh man. They are a disgrace, I'm telling you. Mbeumo and Ahmad are wingers. Oh, okay. So what I meant to say, I think I meant to say with that formation, Carrick likes wingers that touch the line, right? So you're gonna have Mbeumo on one side and Ahmad on the other. Or how are you going to line up? Where do you start Cunha and Šeško? I'm just curious, how is he going to line up? Does one of them miss out? Mbeumo or Ahmad? I don't think you can deploy both of them, right? There will be no signings in January. Yeah. Sally, my explanation that day is perfect for us. I think I stand on it. Okay, cool. The middle of the month starts tomorrow. Yeah, so we're not bringing anybody in, man. What about in the summer? I'm thinking Balabes is one. Yeah, Anita, in the summer, yeah. In the summer, we are going to get Balabes and maybe... I know they keep on saying Anderson and Wharton. Those are the names that they're looking at. Baleba is going to be one. I don't know how we're going to be able to convince Anderson or even Wharton to come to this club because the competition that we're going to face is going to be immense, right? Especially if we don't have Champions League football, what are you going to offer these players? Yeah. But Balabes, we're going to get him because Balabes, he only wants United. Right, and I think if they pushed a little bit harder for Balabes this January, we might have been able to get him, because he's not really playing well at Brighton, so we could have been able to do something and bring him on board. But yeah, they might get him a ban for PR spin. I know, right? Not footballing reasons. Yeah. Stewie, the midfield is our weakest link, but Ineos will not do anything signings in to improve the squad. Yeah. And this is something like They have talked about it. They have said that it is, and they're just not going to do anything about it. Wharton is shite. Hey, Anderson is the guy for me. Anderson and Wharton are out of reach, man. Yeah, but we keep on hearing those same names every time from these reporters, right? Ben Jacobs and them, they keep on saying those names. So I know we have other targets, but who? Because we need to have like the second, third, and fourth targets because, yeah, Anderson, Wharton, we may not get them. So we got to go for that fourth, fifth choice. The board can't sack itself. Yeah, that's true. Alex, don't start. That's some of that heart can't take it. Don is saying that he might play both Mbumo and Ahmad from the on the right. Remember, both sync with in the position. Oh, play both them in the right. Okay, interesting. Now another story, but they can go themselves. That they can do. AKS, I agree. I mean, if my heart can't take it, all his heart can't take it with all United fans here. Yeah, man. Yeah. Why would Anderson and Wharton want to join United knowing, dysfunctional and all that? And that's the thing too, because it's going to be very hard to convince some of these players that, we're going places, man. You got to join don't you want to be one of those players that got Man United back into, the top of the, the chart, whatever. Some of these players will look at our project, they'll be like, nah. Forget it. I'm going to go to City. I'm going to go to somewhere else. We have too many attackers for the Carrick system. Yep. Sure do. We sure do. So I don't know how he's going to line up, man, because he has to play my boy Šeško, right? Because he likes to put crosses into the box. Especially now with the Šeško 6'5", they're gonna put crosses into the box. So someone is gonna miss out. Someone's gonna miss out. It's not gonna be Bruno. I don't know. Maybe does Cunha start on the bench? I don't know. Interesting stuff. The word news is Carrick's assistant has been assistant to Southgate. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, of course. People are saying that he's been might bring Southgate. No, Fabrizio and Ben Jacobs and them, they've all said like, we are not in for Southgate. But if you ask the bookies in the UK, Southgate is right up there, man. With the possibility of him being Manchester United manager in the summer. So, yeah. Let's go. Semenyo just went to City over United. Yeah, exactly. And listen, I'm really happy for Semenyo, man. He hit the ground running. He scored how many goals already? 3? Yeah, incredible. We really missed out on that one, man. And the reason Man United were willing to splash the cash on him because he was an opportunity, but they were not willing to use some of that money to bring in a midfielder, which is kind of ridiculous. If the money was already there, you guys were ready to splash it on Semenyo. Turn around, get you a Neves, 15 million or something from Saudi, being part of the midfield group, he would work. But again, they don't consider him as one for the future. It's crazy. We keep on being linked with kids and stuff. Let's see what else. Sally, I don't hate Cunha, but I have been saying since that it starts, Cunha needs to be benched. Play Ahmad on the left. Yeah. Yep. I agree with you on that. I definitely agree with you on that. Cunha hasn't hit the ground running. He hasn't hit the ground running at all. So uh, he needs to. He really needs to step it up, man. Uh, Two names that will be considered by Ineos in the search for next manager, next head coach, whatever, is Thomas Tuchel and Roberto De Zerbi. Um, this is according to Fabrizio Romano. All right. I mean, De Zerbi, what he's doing out there at Marseille is like good stuff, man. And Mason Greenwood, oh my days, he is smashing goals like crazy. Ineos didn't even try Semenyo, though. They were just spreading rumors. There you go. Still, True Indian. He has been assistant to Mourinho. Yeah, he's what's the name? Haaland. His CV is pretty good, right? He has worked with all these managers, like as you said, Ancelotti, Mourinho, all these guys. So to assist Carrick, that was apparently people are saying it was a really good appointment to bring him. So it could be that, and Carrick is the one who wanted him to come. So yeah, Ahmad way better on the right. He cuts in. It's his specialty. You can't play him on the left. So what do you do with Mbumo? Play him up top? The thing is, both of them operate on the same side. So Ahmad cannot play as a right back. Right? I don't know how he's going to line up, man. It's Carrick, he has a lot to figure out. I think Cunha will benefit a lot from Carrick, a new system. Yeah, Cunha probably would, and also Mainu, of course, he would, because in that interview with Rio, he said he likes to play Mainu further up the park, right? As an 8, I think. He doesn't see Mainu as a 6. So I think Mainu, he could benefit. And he did say he would definitely build a team around Mainu. So we should expect to see Mainu quite a bit, in this system. Yeah, but Mourinho and Ancelotti are not available anyways. Yeah. If Southgate gets the job, I'm selling my season ticket. Yo, listen, I'm telling you, Southgate, if they want to unite the fan base, bring Southgate. The fan base automatically, they'll be united because it is going to be, it's going to be crazy. De Zerbi plays a 3-2-2-2-2-1 and all kind of things these days. That might work in the Prem, but not with the shite players we have. There you go. That's another thing too. The players are shite. Stewie, Mbumo, and Ahmad have to fight for that position. That's what I'm thinking. I think one of them is going to have to hold bench. Good, that is good competition to have. It may have to be like that. Valencia is not an answer to maybe towards the board. I guess I'm not saying physical fight. And those two really get along too, so it's gonna be something. And of course, another one who's gonna benefit is Maguire. Carrick likes Maguire with the lit out, so we may see Maguire starting. Right? I don't know how Heaven and Euro, they're going to benefit too, because they may not get as many games, right? So that kind of sucks for Heaven. AKS, I'm not, okay, cool. I think Lamens in goal, center back, you have the Lit, Heaven, Licha, Maz, left back, Dogu, left back, okay. Right back, Maz, okay, CDM, Mainu, Casemiro, Cam, Bruno, left wing, Cunha / Ahmad, right wing, Mbumo, striker, Sheshko. Yeah, so you see, even the left wing, based on True Indian here, it means, one of them is going to hold bench, right? It's either going to be Cunha or Ahmad. But again, with Ahmad, again, we like the way when he operates on the right-hand side, the way he cuts in. So it's going to be something, man. It's going to be something. Remember, I have always said, Luther, Xerxes, Bruno, Cunha, Mount, and Kobe all want the same area. Yeah, left pocket. Then people were complaining about subs. Yeah. Yeah, they all want to occupy that one area of the pocket. Yeah. He has a problem. I don't know why, but Ahmad might play a few games at left so that Lacey also gets some game time. Yo, man. I hope Lacey. But the thing is, I don't think Lacey's going to get game time with Ahmad back, Mbumo back. Yeah, we play once a week. How is he going to fit all these guys? So that can be another issue for Lacey. Again, Lacey's a kid. He's no rush, but it's going to be tough. It's sad. It's sad because, man, I was looking forward to see Lacey, man. Lacey, you can see he's like that player you bring in. He has energy. He wants to take on players, cut in, take shots, no fear. That's the kind of thing we need sometimes. It could be like a Lacey thing you bring in that Manchester Derby to turn things around. It could be your secret weapon. Carrick. No Maguire and Licha will be dead food in the fourth system. They're both slow and back quickness to play an attacking high press lineup. If United start a game with Maguire and Licha, then it's a low block. Okay. Yeah. He has to be. He's going to have to be pragmatic, right? So park the bus time and hit him on the counter if we can. He's going to have to find a way, man. We need to get Lacey some Prem experience. Yeah, man, we do. We definitely do. But at whose expense? Yeah. True Indian, Lacey will not start most likely, but as a super sub, yeah. 15 minutes, boom, have him come in, do a madness. Licha, dead food. He will start every game. Yeah. Yeah, Licha's going to start every game, man. Licha for sure, I think he's going to start. I saw a report that, I don't know if you guys saw that, when Licha hurt himself, his last injury, he was contemplating, stop playing, quitting playing football forever. Which was pretty sad to read that. Apparently, that injury, the most recent one, really did a number on him mentally. He was contemplating retiring. Lacey, great, all, but we haven't got games to give youth. Yeah, Sally, that's the thing. We don't have games to give to these youth. No, sweet. He got red carded in the FA Cup. Yeah. So he's not gonna play. Yeah, he's out. I forgot about that. So what's the consensus on the debate of which one's worse? Arsenal winning the treble or Liverpool winning 21? Man, I think Arsenal treble. Man, Liverpool 21. I'm glad they're not going to get it this time. I'm glad that they struggled. They're not going to get 21. Hopefully, next season we get our act together, and then maybe we can, do some kind of a run, but of course not for the title next season. But I'm saying, I'm glad that Liverpool did not, because the way their team was being built, I was like, that's it for sure. Liverpool 21 is coming. But I'm glad they capitulated. Licha, the food. Okay, you don't remember how many times Licha got cooked before his injuries. Yeah, give Arsenal trouble. Yeah, no way. I'm seeing Liverpool 21. I know. Yeah, man. Yeah. Licha also helps a lot in attack. Yeah. So gets to Licha is captain material. Yeah. You don't come back running faster after ACL. Yeah. See, Licha will have class. Yeah, he sure will. He sure will. So yeah, man. What else we got? Anything else interesting? I see report that Bayern Munich are interested in Bruno Fernandes as a move to Germany isn't ruled out. This according to Pete Hall. Of course, reports were saying that Bruno may have had enough because Bruno he called out the ownership, right? He said, "Listen, they didn't have the cojones to force me to leave. The person who convinced him to stay was Ruben, and now Ruben is gone. Bruno could be heading on out of the club. But imagine Bruno goes to Bayern Munich in that midfield. Man, he's gonna have so many assists and all this stuff. It's gonna be crazy. Licha needs to be stopper, not batsman. Okay, true Indian, but Bayern has Musiala. It doesn't make sense. Yeah, I hear you. I hear you. But again, because they have a whole bunch of games, my center back pairing is Heaven and Euro/Delict. Man, Stewie, you gonna bench Licha? I don't know, man. I don't know. Yeah, that's gonna be tough. Benching Licha is gonna be tough, man. But it makes sense. You have pace in Heaven. Delict, I don't know when he's gonna come back, but we surely missed him. Going to replace him, we don't have enough players to fill all those positions, do we? No, we don't. Sure don't. Yeah. Harry Maguire could move to Serie A. So I said that Manchester United were concerned by some murmurs from Team Solskjaer, which found their way into the public domain. Speculations that Ole had become the favorite was not encouraged from inside Old Trafford, and a negative media reaction will not have helped his cause either. By the time it was Solskjaer's turn to audition for the job on Saturday, the balance was already swinging decisively in Carrick's favor. Yeah. I think this move, I think it was the right move to go with Carrick. Let's go. Let's get rid of Ineos. Wasn't from the hacker. It was from Bruno himself. You know what? I was thinking that too, right? I was like, man, listen, man. What if this is just Bruno doing a Bruno thing, And then, of course, my account was hacked. Right, Bruno. I think it was Bruno. Squeegee says it's going to be Bruno, Casemiro, Maguire, Dalot, Ugarte, all going in the summer. I believe, yes. I think so. Can we add Luke Shaw on there? Can we add Mason Mount? Okay, Cousin Dalot is there. Okay, cool. Yeah. But the only thing is, Luke Shaw too. Yeah. The problem is now, replacing Bruno, Casemiro, and Ugarte. That is a whole new. Obviously, their plan is to bring us a whole new midfield. Do we see Ineos bringing in two midfielders and an attacking mid or something? That's a lot. That's a lot of efficiency to be able to replace all those players, right? And of course, Rashi is going to Sancho, so all those. There's a lot of gaps that they have to fill. Bruno was thinking, hey, since my account is hacked, why not have a crack at it? I know, right? It makes sense, because Bruno does not rate this ownership, man. He doesn't rate them, so he was like, yeah, why not? Let's go for it. Mount will stay. Yeah, I think Mount is gonna stay. Yeah, that's the plan. They know what the problem is. Yeah, you see, the thing is, knowing what the problem is and actually addressing the problem, it's a whole different ballgame. They know our midfield is shite. They know top 4 is right there. And they know if they bring in a midfielder, we have a chance. But nah, forget about it. Let's worry about it in the summer. Ridiculous. Stewie, what club would want those players? I mean, Casemiro, there were some links to the MLS, right? Saudi. Bruno, of course, he's still, the Saudi thing is still there. They may come for him again. Dallo. I mean, Dallo still got it, man. Ugarte, I saw links to Galatasaray, I think. Dallo, I can see Dallo playing in Italy. Maguire, we saw links to Italy. So, yeah, there'll be some takers. Sally, club will take them without fees, especially Dallo. A lot of people like him weirdly. Yeah, because his work ethic, right? Dallo doesn't get injured a lot, and he trains well. He's a hard worker and all this stuff. Yeah, they'll take him. And he's still young, too. Dallo is like what? How old is Dallo? I think in his 20s, right? Diogo Dallo is... Yeah, Dallo is only 26. That is mad. I feel like this guy has been playing forever, but he's only 26. So, yeah, still got value there. They will need like one extra midfielder as well. If you see our squad, we only have Menu, Casemiro, and Ugarte. Yeah, for double pivot. So the depth is already not there. Yeah, it's not. Now, and also, I guess, are we assuming that Ineos is going to go and get a back 4 manager, right? I don't see them going for a Glasner to another back 3, right? So, assuming that's what they're going to go for, based similar to what Carrick is deploying right now, then yeah. Someone tell me if they paid attention to the club, they'll get more money. Yeah. They would. Of course, we'll be winning more games, and automatically you climb in the table, you're challenging. Yeah, more revenue comes in. Dallo is simply a Liga Portugal type of player. Yeah, Anita, built for the big leagues. We miss Maz badly. He's been injured, and now AFCON. Yeah, so far on AFCON, watching him play, man, he looks good. He looks fit. So may it continue, man. May it continue. I really hope that with Ahmad coming back, he brings that AFCON form, because again, he had a really good tournament. So we shall see. That's because Dallo has been playing so shite that 5 years feel like 10. That's very true, man. That's funny as hell. That is funny as hell. But, whoa, people, that is crazy. It's been almost an hour and a half, guys. Listen, you guys are legends. Let's end it here, man. I appreciate you all. Let's catch up tomorrow, same time, same place. And let's see what else. We're going to find out about this club. This club is shite, though. But yo, Squeegee, everybody, I appreciate you all, man. Thank you so much, guys. Take care. Peace out. Stay blessed.